So the door might open from time to time, it might get loud. So that's what's going on.
Yeah. Welcome back, y'all, to another rendition of the Marquee Podcast. I go by the name of Keita Dilla.
I go by the name of Math as usual.
I go by corn, big corn salt, whichever one you feel better, man.
All right, now first and foremost, I would like to uh just give a quick shout out to the middle school football team that I coach at. So just yesterday completed a third straight unbeaten regular season. You see what I'm saying? We begin the playoffs in a couple weeks, but we currently, chasing the three-peat. So just a quick shout out to the gang. Y'all know who y'all is. But I guess, unless I've been living under a rock, there's been a few to me, it was like the Nicki and Cardi beef. It was like I feel like Nicki was taking I feel like she was on her late night bullshit where she was taking shots. Just you know what I'm saying? Just trying to see what landed. Like she took shots at Cardi, Jay-Z, Beyonce. She accused Jay-Z of trying to pose in a certain picture like a husband, just I don't know, just on a whatever. But, you know, the shit that she said to Cardi is stuck. Now, I just want to say for the record, I don't condone talking about people's kids. You know what I'm saying? Like if the beef is between us adults, let's keep it there. But this is what I will say. Once you insult my kids, I'm all for insulting your kids. I mean, this just how I feel. I feel like this. I kind of agreed with Drake when Kendrick was the first to mention kids, and Drake said we could have left the kids out of this. Don't blame me. I mean that's how I feel. It's kind of like I got how you got the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other shoulder.
Yeah.
The devil is telling me like fuck that shit. She talked about your kids. Fuck her kids. But it's like the angel is telling me if I'm Cardi, it's like if I'm Cardi, I wouldn't even responded because it's like if I'm Cardi B, I can tell this person is only trying to get this beef back going because you hot right now. You just dropped an album that's good, and it's like you know what I'm saying. You her number one op, and it's like if I'm trying to shit on your release, by first I drop my okay. I'm releasing. If I'm Nicki, I'm dropping my album in March next year. Then I start a beef with you to talk shit about you and basically get my name back circulating. Now everybody's anticipating that Nicki is going to respond to Cardi on her album. Like Nicki Slick, she put that shit out there to get people talking about her album. So it's like if I'm Cardi, you help her by engaging in that shit. You help her. Like in that particular situation, if I'm Cardi, I feel like if I'm Cardi and I'm just letting her get her shit off, don't even say nothing, don't let her step on my release. You know what I'm saying? I would have just took that opportunity to shut up, but that's just me. What say y'all?
I mean, the Nicki and Cardi beef been going on for a while now. You know what I'm saying? So like the disrespect has been there. You know what I'm saying? Like in my opinion, like I mean, I mean, when it comes to disrespect, if I throw a rock at you and you throw a bullet at me, I mean, I shouldn't have thrown a rock at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like there is no hey chill. Nah, disrespect is disrespect, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if someone called me a bitch and nigga respond to me, man, fuck your mama, bitch ass. Oh, he just took it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Corin, let me ask you a question on what you just said, right? So, in your line of work, do y'all take courses on like conflict resolution? Okay. So, with you, you've taken training on conflict resolution, and with your line of work, I'm sure you know how to diffuse the situation, right?
correct. My line of work in security is to stop shit from happening for sure. Also,
So,
National
okay.
Guard, same thing. National Guard, stop shit from happening. So they're all the same thing.
So
Go ahead.
look, let me ask you this. So, with you having a background in that line of work, if you sitting down at the table, right? It's a scenario. You sitting down at the table, Nicki's on one side, Cardi's on the other side. How do you diffuse the situation?
Man, it's women though, man. This game changed with them, man. They have no filter for you because they've been dissing each other for years at this point now. This didn't just start
Yeah.
yesterday. Yeah, I'm saying
Bro, she told her that her son's favorite color was five.
that was funny as hell.
I was
That's
like, oh my
crazy.
God, damn. They was ruthless in them damn insults. What say you, man?
Man, they
Man, I honestly don't know how it started.
Hmm.
Like, how did it start before I go? Because
So okay, let me
watching
give.
it, but I don't know how it started.
Okay, so look, the backstory is this. So you, like Corn said, they've been going, jab for jab. They actually had a face-to-face confrontation where Cardi said Nicki ran. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? And then they've been going back and forth, dragging each other about, you know, Nicki will tease Cardi about Offset. Cardi would tease her about her brother, her husband, shit like that.
Yeah,
And then so it got to the point where, okay, so Cardi just recently dropped an album. And,
yeah.
her album is doing numbers, you know what I'm saying? And
Most
then
definitely.
I don't know if y'all heard it, but it's like her shit is going crazy right now.
Yeah, I listened to the whole
I
album.
heard
You
a
know what I'm
couple
saying?
tracks from it.
I heard the whole album. She's the album was definitely talking shit about Offset. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
She hurt. She's hurting.
I
Hey,
bet.
did y'all hear how she
Well,
went in on that Bia girl?
I haven't heard the whole thing yet.
Man, she was destroying her, bro. She went in on the City Girls too, bro. I think whichever one was fucking with Diddy, I think. I don't know. No,
Oh,
she was
y'all,
going in on JT. JT, yeah.
yeah, JT. Well, shit. I mean, as far as the whole thing, I thought it was fucked up what they were saying to each other. I'm like, I'm watching it back and forth, like, cause everything you were saying, like, I knew they had beef and shit like that, but
Yeah.
like, if that's well, I thought something major happened or something like that. I'm like, and that's it. And Nikki just decided to go on a tirade one day. Like, that's what it kind of seemed like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like it seems like when Nikki gets in moods, it's tirade time, and she gonna start exposing shit
Right.
and this, that, and the third. So, but she better be careful with all this shit though.
Right. It seems like at the
Better,
moment with Nicki Minaj, bro, like it's like the only time she's in the buzz right now, she beefing with somebody, which is not good. You know what I'm saying?
yep, or airing somebody out on Queen Radio and shit. But
Yeah, beefing. Yeah,
she
she
better be
some
careful
bullshit.
because she's next. She's next on the hit list.
You think so? When you say the
It
hit
seemed
list,
like
what hit list are you referring to, sir?
the hit list that you referred to, sir, in prior episodes. Not necessarily hit list, but the whole Young Money thing.
Yeah. That they have to get
I
them.
think
Yeah, for sure.
she'll be next because she's gonna keep running her mouth. And like I said, the talking about somebody's kid thing, that's the big thing. Even some of her fans were like, So
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we have to see how it plays out and shit. Hopefully,
so
I don't know.
Corn, let me ask you this, right? So there was a big reaction to, at least on my socials, and like little feedback I got. It was a big reaction to your story about, having had killed somebody before, right?
Yeah.
So a question that I got, she don't want me to reveal her name, but it's my cousin. She wants me to ask you. So she wants you to explain, if you could go into depth on, like, when, like, how did that the incident with the little girl, you know what I'm saying? How did that make you feel? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I mean, what does he want to like? What does she want to know? Because
I know also she said,
I explained in full what happened on the episode.
so look, could you do it, like, if you had to? Is that something that you could do again? Tupac made an appearance. Shout out to Pac.
Right.
That's for the owner though. That hold on. I'm sorry, y'all got me working. That handicap spot for the owner.
What the hell?
I'm not. I ain't say you
Marquis,
can't park in the
Marquis gang,
handicap. You know what
y'all
I'm
know
saying? You say you want a
Corn
handicap.
is
That's for the owner. But
Corn is
they
working.
charge. Yeah. They charge
You
$10
know,
a year over here. You know what
we
I'm
the
saying?
we the
And
we the
up front.
realest podcast in the world.
Right.
Where
I'm
else?
sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
Where
sorry.
can it? Where else can
Y'all
you
call me
find
working. They call me
a
working. I apologize. I
podcast?
apologize. I hate that I did this. I hate that. I apologize. But to answer y'all's question, again, just to be clear, I did answer in full what happened and the whole thing, but I'll reiterate again what happened. She was walking towards us. We was
Hmm.
patrolling the city. We was patrolling through the city, doing what we normally do. And this girl, or this young lady, walking towards us. And so imagine us walking through any like just imagine it Broadway, like Broadway downtown. Whatever. It's not Broadway, but just imagine it's Broadway
So
downtown.
listen, bro. So she wanted to know, like, okay, basically the aftermath, like,
Okay, I got
what,
you.
you know what I'm
What
saying? Like,
my
what did you
mental
go
like
through? Yeah.
my mental. Okay, so
Yeah.
long story short, I ended up having to shoot a girl, a 13-year-old girl, and she ended up dying. You know what I'm saying? I shot her twice. Long
Hmm.
as far as that having any lingering effects on it, yes, I did. Uh, I suffered PTSD from it, had nightmares from it. Uh, a lot of times, so is someone breathing?
What the hell, man? Is that you?
Nuh-uh.
I definitely
Or
heard,
it, I don't know. Is it me? I hope it ain't me breathing like that.
bro. I heard
I'm sorry.
somebody breathing. I was like, what the hell?
Probably now
It
the
may
breathing
it
sounded
may have been me.
okay. I got you. The breathing sounded kind of like weird. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, I apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I don't know what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? But
Said somebody breathing.
like what the hell? But nah. So like I said, I suffer from PTSD. Uh, every time I did shoot somebody again or getting more gunfights, the face I saw was her on everybody's face. If that makes sense. Like on some
Yeah,
sixth sense shit. Like every time I'm walking by, I'm literally all I see is her face on all these people. Every person that I saw was her face. If that makes sense. It was wild.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I was like hallucinating or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm bottling all this stuff in, and this is how with men, this is how the PTSD becomes stronger and stronger and you become more weird and more crazier because you're holding this stuff in. You still got to do a job to do, and you're not telling nobody. You know, us as
My
men,
God. My God.
Yeah.
us as men were taught as not to say nothing, eat it. You know what I'm saying, and take care of it. You know what I'm saying,
Right.
Corn.
big boys don't cry, shit like that. You know what I'm saying.
I'm about to take this podcast to the next level.
Go ahead,
Corn.
go ahead.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Are you not an ICE agent, are you?
Nah, I'm not.
I was gonna say, like,
I applied for Customs and Border Patrol. I applied to get in Border Patrol before, and I got denied. But no, I'm not.
why they deny you? Did they give you a reason?
No, sir. They said, "We're sorry that we did not hire you. Please come back in 6 months."
Damn.
Yep, it's in my email.
Damn.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
So let
But
me ask you
that,
this. Okay, so would you have no problem removing immigrants or whoever is the target of ICE? You
nah,
wouldn't
I
have no.
wouldn't. I wouldn't have no problem with that because I've already done. It's already been embedded in me doing shit like that before overseas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, taking
Yeah,
daddies about, taking daddies out of literally mom and kids' hands to bring them back to the base for questioning, investigation, and imprisonment. You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah,
done all that already. You know what I'm saying? It, I'm not as sympathized as a lot of other people is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So let me ask you this: can you get in trouble for exposing what you're saying?
Nah, hell no.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
of it was legal actions. What I talked about.
So we should. I I feel like we should title this "Potential ICE Agent
Nah,
Corn."
nah, 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 nah. All these are legal actions that I discussed and talked about. You hear me?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
It's documented and everything.
yeah.
Hmm.
So okay, did y'all have any more thoughts on the Cardi Nicki situation before we move on?
I do not. I'm good.
Okay. Now,
Nuclear.
so okay, one of the next topics that I wanted to discuss, right? So, how do y'all feel? Hold on, because I'm actually it's two topics that I wanted to discuss. I give them to both of y'all now, and then y'all can decide what y'all want to
Mhm.
tackle, right? Okay, so the first one, honestly, is Mav. When would you say was the last time you were in Nashville?
Last time I was in Nashville,
Yeah.
man, some years ago.
So you probably haven't seen all the change in the city. Like
No, nah.
so yeah, the city probably is completely different from what you remember it. So
Yeah, probably.
my thing is like with me being a diehard Titans fan, right? I'm just looking at the stadium and I want to say we don't deserve it.
Mm.
We don't deserve like we're building. I know that their ultimate goal
To get a
is
Super Bowl,
to host the Super Bowl. Cause
that'll
I
be
ain't gonna lie,
crazy. Nashville
like
be
Nat,
crazy.
bro, just honestly, like keep it real. A Super Bowl in Nashville would go crazy.
Yeah, it would. It go
You know what
crazy,
I'm
crazy.
saying? Like that shit would like the city would go up in a major way. Like I get it, but it's like for the organization, y'all motherfuckers don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. And I mean, it's your money. It's your money. And, you know what I'm saying? Y'all found $2 billion somewhere. So, you know, I mean, that's how you want to spend your money. Be my guest. But nah, bro, we could have, like, I want, that's really not a topic. It's just something I wanted to say to the Titans. Like, y'all bitches is wasting people money. And I really feel like y'all wasting Cam Ward's career.
Already 4 games in.
Honestly, yeah. This why I say that because if it's me, that head coach would already be fired. He showed, bro. He has no control over the team. They getting stupid ass bullshit ass penalties, like penalties that, like, bro, trust me, this will be my 13th year coaching. I know when a team does not respect the coach. They don't respect him. You know what I'm saying? And they're playing like they don't respect their coach. And I'm sick, bro. I'm sick of the bullshit with the Titans. I'm to the point, I'm to the point where like I may entertain following a new team,
Mm,
but
mm,
I'm
Shit.
not necessarily ready to make that leap, but I may entertain it. Does that make sense?
it does.
Like I just want to say to the and man, please make sure you clip this part because I'm finna tag the fuck out of the Titans, bro. Tennessee Tennessee
I got you.
Titans. Tennessee Titans. I'm sick.
Uh-huh.
I'm sick of y'all shit. All I'll say is this. If your asses don't start just doing like okay. Over the last few years, we've lost major pieces that go to other teams and be crucial pieces to their championship. AJ Brown, crucial piece to the Eagles right now. Derrick Henry, even though he's fumbling away games and shit, he's still a crucial piece to the Ravens.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? And then it's a whole lot of smaller names that's in other places, but they're making big contributions, bro. Like y'all giving away our best pieces, and bro, I'm telling you, if the Titans go winless this year, if they go winless this year, one, they will have cost me a cajillion bets. So it's like, bro, I have to at least entertain my options. Like I'm so pissed off at the Titans. I fuck around and leave the organization and root for a team in the division, bro. But I'm sorry, I had to get that off. Corn, you had some topics. Which one you want next, bro?
We could do the Bronny James or Dor Sanders.
Okay, you introduce it. You said do we feel like it's some similarities between the criticism that Bronny gets and Shador's getting? Corn.
Hold on, do we lose him?
They say he's
No,
still
y'all didn't lose
connected.
me.
Oh, okay, okay.
You heard what I said though? Hello? Hello?
You there?
Say he's still connected. I don't know. He ain't talking though. But I
Yeah,
mean
pause.
to answer the question, bro, if I get in my criticism bag, I ain't gonna lie. If I get in my criticism bag, I definitely think part of the shit. I mean, let's just be real. Bronny's criticism is really coming from niggas who don't like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, like you know, like the shit with Bronny is like it doesn't even got so so bad to the point where motherfuckers is making memes talking about Michael Jordan's son is sniffing coke and Bronny is in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like his shit is hate for me. To me, is hate for LeBron. And then it's like with Shador, it's like I'm gonna say it's 50-50. Like I think Shador bringing a lot of shit on himself because instead of being him, I think he's trying to be baby Deion Sanders. And it's like, nigga, you're not Deion. Stop trying to be primetime. Be Shador. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay. Think about it. Okay. So it's like Shador, when he came onto the scene, he was a clean cut dude. He had the little curly little fro. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really trying to be Deion Sanders. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, as time go on, he is like the closer he gets to the NFL, he starts trying to be Deion. He's flashing, you know what I'm saying, these Rolexes and wearing these chains and he talking about confidence. No, no, no. That worked for Deion. That worked for Deion. That's not going to work for you. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if it's me, Shador, I'm telling him, man, go back to the dude, the little clean cut dude with the little curly little cut. You see what I'm saying? You know, you was yourself. You wasn't trying to be prime time. You see what I'm saying? Prime time so fucking prime. If you ask me, it's like I feel like they all caught up in basically okay, if we're being honest, the league, if you ask me, it's like the league never really liked that bullshit that Dion used to do as far as the whole character of prime time, right? And it's like I think they're honestly they're getting here's their chance to show him, like I've said on past podcasts, nigga, stay in your place. You see what I'm saying? Like I think, like I said in reference to, I think, and like if I get in my conspiracy bag, like them constantly, you know, trying to me keep niggas like P Diddy and R Kelly and your Bill Cosby's and shit like that, trying to keep them down was part of the system saying, nigga, stay in your place.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds fucked up, but that's what I honestly think it is. It's like them trying to, like them knocking Shador. Cause think about it, bro. Shador was in the fucking Heisman running. You see what I'm saying? It's like, how the fuck? So you're telling me that this man is good enough to be considered to win a Heisman Trophy. He's in he's winning all these national awards for quarterback play. If he's not winning, he's near the top. This man, he go from Jackson State, make them a national power, transfer to Colorado. Colorado's not a national power, but because of him and others, of course, but because of his star power, Colorado gets more notoriety than they ever have.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't want to hear. I know all the security shit going on while the show going on. I apologize.
It's
I'm
all
back. I
good,
hear
man.
everything y'all saying. Apologies.
But I was
I'm
saying,
here.
like,
I'm definitely ready to interject when y'all ready. Whenever y'all ready, I got you. Go ahead.
okay. I'm saying it, bro. How the fuck does Shador fall? Unless this is the nigga stay in your place. Listen, like I said, how the fuck does Shador fall from damn near winning the Heisman, damn near winning all of, if not winning, the QB awards, to drop into the fifth round in the NFL draft?
Let me
You see what
let
I'm
me let me
saying?
interject. Let me interject
Go
just a
ahead.
little bit.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
let's play ball, right? Let's play ball and say everything is organic, correct? Let's play ball. Let's play ball in it, because I'm sure you remember Troy Smith, right, from Ohio State.
Of course.
Troy Smith, he actually won Heisman, correct? I mean, everybody know, right? Correct. He won Heisman, right?
Correct. Correct.
And he actually was drafted like in the fifth, sixth round, some shit like that. He was not a first round draft pick at all. So let's just roll. Let's roll with it was organic, right? Because they're gonna bring that up, right? That's what they're gonna try to bring up. Troy Smith won Heisman. Y'all didn't get mad when he didn't get drafted in like the fourth, fifth, sixth round, something like that, right? Right. So let's roll. Let's play ball. So let's play ball. So why, if he's not good, why are we talking about, bro, every day? You see what I'm saying? If he's not good,
Cause they try,
when
bro. That
when
shit,
when did the third string quarterback when did the third string quarterback get interviewed over the starting quarterback and the second string quarterback?
bro. They're
Never has
making
it
the
never has
exact.
it ever
They're making,
happened. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Exactly. And it's horrible. They talk Shador Sanders gets talked about as if he's thrown 10 interceptions in 2 games. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
He ain't throwing a pass. He
bro.
ain't
You know
throwing a pass
they literally criticizing him right now for not saying nothing.
for not saying nothing.
Yeah,
For not saying nothing. Do you hear me? Now, here's what everybody gonna say. Well, damn, Corn, or well, damn, whoever you are, y'all didn't give Shadur this type of grace when it was. I mean, y'all didn't give Brian this type of grace when it was his turn. Y'all ridiculed him. Here's the finesse. Here's the lingo. Bronny wasn't an NBA, NFL. I mean, he wasn't an NCAA Player of the Year in basketball.
yeah,
Drew was NCAA Player of the Year, Heisman. So he was. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah,
won Heisman. He has stats. He has real numbers. He played. He beat ranked teams, ranked collegiate slash NFL prospect level teams slash players. He did that. You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
Shador
What
beat
are we
ranked
talking about?
teams at Jackson State, bro.
What are we talking about? He went to the championship and Jackson State. He has a pedigree. Bronny literally played 4 games or 5 games and got drafted. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? It's nowhere near the same. It's nowhere near the same. It's not the same. Now, the ridicule is say, okay, he's getting talked about because he's Sanders' son, and then Bronny's getting talked about because he's Bron's son. Okay, you got that much. I give you that. But
hmm
this is how you know it's not organic. They're talk they said he was sorry and then turn around and talk shit about him every day. If he's sorry, then why are y'all talking about him every day?
bro. If he was sorry, they honestly, bro, they would have threw him in the trash a long time ago.
Exactly. Bronny got talked about. Bronny, the media talked about Bronny for about a month and realized, oh no, he really is sorry, and left him alone.
Yeah,
And left him alone. They only time he got brought up was when he got put in. Only time Bronny really got brought up. Well, let me tell you about I'm gonna say a month. They talked about Bronny for maybe 2 months, y'all. Maybe 2 months, and realized, like, okay, let's lay off this Bronny thing. This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? This dude ain't
yeah,
good. Especially when they put him in the game against the Philadelphia 76ers and Tyrese Maxey went to town on him. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
and then they're gonna say, well, Tyrese Maxey cooked everybody in the league. Okay, that's fine. But the moment Bronny got on the court, the team literally was a negative 22 points for 3 minutes. How are you a negative
hmm
22 points for 3 minutes? He was terrible. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, let's get back to Shador Sanders. I know I'm going on a tangent, but this is the stuff that I'm talking about. This is how you know the stuff that's going on with Shador Sanders is not organic. Dan Orlovsky, just either yesterday or 2 days ago, went on a huge tangent, right? I know everybody saw the Rex Ryan thing. I don't want to talk about
yeah,
Rex Ryan because it's fucking Rex Ryan. It's Rex Ryan. Who, he talks about everybody. He calls everybody sorry, but he was we ain't got to talk about his coach career. He talked about all these QBs, but you couldn't figure out your own quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
yeah,
but
yeah,
anyway, Daniel Lashley goes on TV. This is the stuff that I've been talking about. Like, this is why people bring up races and picking and choosing and words like that when I'm about to give you the example I'm saying. Dan Orlovsky, Ryan Clark, Stephen A. Smith on the TV show talking, discussing Shador Sanders, right?
hmm
Darren Lashley
hmm
just Darren Lashley just went on a whole tangent speaking on how immature the interview that Sanders did, and this is why he's not in the league. This is why he's this. This is why he's that. This is immature of a QB to do. He should have took the high road response. Da 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 da. You shouldn't let the media talk funky about you. Da da da. Right. And then
Mm-hmm.
turns around, literally after he says that, says, well, Baker Mayfield did do it, but we all know why he did it. It was he was being a little bratty, but it's okay for him. So then Ryan Clark literally cuts him off and says, hold on, how are you gonna sit here and go on a whole 5 minute tangent on how immature or how immature and how silly Shadur Sanders is or was, and yet when you bring up Baker Mayfield, when he was doing the exact same things that, if not even work and not if not even on a worse level than what Sanders would, you made an excuse for him and
Bro,
told him
let me,
and said it's okay for Baker Mayfield to do it, but not Sanders. This is the stuff that people be talking about with the. I don't think Darren Lawson racist at all or anything like that, but this is borderlines. That's the borderline shit people be talking about with the black white
bro,
thing. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
let me respond. Let me respond to what you said, right? So it's two things that's going on with Shadua, right? One is like you said, bro, you can tell it's not organic because in any other situation, if they were having this much trouble from a fucking third or fourth string QB, bro,
They'd have cut him by
they would
now.
have been and cut him, right? But think about it. But think about it. They know that motherfucker. They know Shador is the one, and it's like I don't give a fuck what nobody say. The NFL is conspiring with Cleveland and they're making them keep him on the roster, bro. Because if you cut him and he Lord forbid if they was to cut Shador and a coach that is known to take chances like a Mike Vrabel in New England. You see what I'm saying? Like or you see what I'm saying? If he goes somewhere good and goddamn it, like
Somewhere like New
I think the
Orleans. He
worst
go to New Orleans.
bro, I think the worst thing for the NFL would be for Shador to go somewhere and become the face of the fucking NFL.
He go to New Orleans is up. I'm trying to tell you right now.
I'm
They
telling
got
you, bro,
pieces over
like
there.
if he was to if Shador Sanders with his flashy Rolexes and you know what I'm saying? But see, this the thing though. You know what I realized? Shador, when he opens his mouth, he's not rapping and singing and looking my blah 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 like his daddy was. Shador is most of the time talking about God. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's like that's two things that if I'm in my conspiracy bag, I'm telling you, that's two things that they don't want to happen. That's my theory, bro. On everything. I think they don't want Shador with his flashy smile and flashing riches, getting up there talking about God and family and honoring his father and you know what I'm saying? All of the correct things. Oh, we can't let that happen.
Correct.
Bro, I really feel like if Shador was to get on stage and say, I don't fuck with my daddy, fuck the world. You see what I'm saying? Like walk around with his pants sagging, getting in trouble. Bro, I think he'll be America's favorite child, bro. I think that this world would embrace Shador if he was a ignorant nigga. Bro, that shit, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, if a more famous person said what I just said, that shit'll go crazy.
Agree. I agree, bro. The Shador Sanders makes no sense. I mean, no sense at all, bro. None. Never has a third string quarterback gotten this much attention. If that's what y'all call him, a third string quarterback. Y'all saying he's
That
not
man,
good, he's sour, he's up. Why we talking about it for?
how the fuck is it national news? Because he didn't say nothing.
Not only that,
Y'all try.
they're calling national news. The man, because the man said he feels the quarterback that he's seen on the field, some of the quarterbacks he's seen on the field, he feels he's better than. What are you supposed to say? He think he's not better than him? He think he sucks?
Facts,
What do y'all want him to say? What do
bro.
you want him to say?
There's no quarterback. There's no quarterback in the NFL who, if you say, "Do you feel like you can start right now?" Of course I
Who's not
can.
gonna say no?
Like,
Right,
like, like you. It's like you champion everybody else for having that competitor's
swagger,
mindset.
confidence, and
But
all
for
this shit.
but for some for
Right,
but for some reason, when it comes to Shador, everything y'all say these quarterbacks should have, he has, but for him it's a negative.
right, agreed.
Like that tells me that y'all shit is personal, bro. And I
Very
and I
personal.
think, what do they say? It's some type of Bible terminology where they say the sins of the father or some shit like that. When they
Right,
when past generations get you back for what your ancestors did, type shit.
right. Let me ask this, Canton. Why is it that quarterbacks like Sam Donald, Baker Mayfield, Daniel Jones, um, 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 I'm gonna some more QBs not coming to my mind, but I'm gonna stop there. Quarterback like why is the quarterbacks of those nature, right? They're allowed to get 5 to 7 years to become good, but the black QBs they got 10 games, or
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
they got 10
I'm gonna
games
tell you,
and it's up. You know what I'm saying? You
bro.
suck.
I'm
You
gonna tell
feel me?
you
If
why.
you
I'm
ain't
gonna
doing
tell
10
you
games, you
why right
suck.
here.
And not only do you suck, you're gonna get outed out the NFL. You don't even get to hold the clipboard no more. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell
You
you
don't
why,
even be the
bro.
clipboard kind of QBs. Like Nathan
Bro, I'm gonna
Peterman was
tell you,
Nathan Peterman was fucking sorry, and he got to be a clipboard QB for the next 6, 7, 8, 9 years. He might be on a
bro. Let
roster
me answer.
now.
Let me answer for you, right? So you remember when y'all, you and Mav scolded me, and when I said that everything is racial. When I said that, right? So this is why I say everything is social, and I mean racial, right? Because here's the answer to your question. It's all about, you remember the term that they created, being a system quarterback. So listen, the system part of being a system quarterback is not just on the field. You see what I'm saying? Like when they say they want a system quarterback, they want that quarterback who's going to do exactly what we think a quarterback should be doing at this particular time of the day, at this particular hour. You see what I'm saying? At he should be the first one in the gym. He should be the last one to leave. He should be staying after practice. He should be getting extra work. Also, he needs to be able to talk in the media. You see what I'm saying? Also, he needs to be able to present a family that we can be, you know what I'm saying, that we can put on the face of our franchise. On top of the actual football part of being a system QB, which is, they've always thought that, honestly, let's just be real, they've always thought that white boys were better QBs. They always thought that NFL QB was a white boy's position. You see what I'm saying? And then it's like, if you take that stereotype where they feel like the QB should be big and white, and they already think that big white quarterbacks are somehow smarter than the black quarterbacks, right? And then it's like, if I'm being honest, it's like they have that system of what they feel like a quarterback should be. And as long as you have your Lamar Jacksons, who is basically a running back at QB, you see what I'm saying? And he using his legs, and he's everything that the prototypical quarterback is not. as long as you have those type of people breaking the mold and coming into the league, you're gonna have your Sam Darnolds, your you know what I'm saying, your big white QBs who get like it's no way that Trevor Lawrence should still be a starting QB. But because Trevor Lawrence is 6'6" and he's, you know what I'm saying, 215 and, you know what I'm saying, got somewhat of a goddamn it good arm, he's gonna get chance after chance after chance after chance, bro. I'm telling you, it's
Let,
all about
let me
being
let,
fitting into a
hold
certain prototype.
let me ask you something. You said the prototypical quarterback in this climate of era of football, the prototypical quarterback is gone these days. Everybody's running nowadays. Like, I mean, it ain't a
Not
quarterback
in the
that don't
not in the
run.
I'm gonna tell you though, the reason why when you
What I'm
at the Power Five schools,
prototyp you
like
said like prototypical. You talk about the normal the typical 6'5" white dude that it can't run. That's kind of dead these days. That is dead.
not in the NFL. I'm gonna tell you why not in the
Yes, it is.
NFL. Think
It
about it.
is dead. I mean,
Who's the
name a team. Go ahead.
Buffalo?
Josh Allen
Think
is not a
about that.
prototypical quarterback. He's a fucking freak of nature.
But what is he though? He's big and white.
He's a white Cam Newton. He can run his ass off. He's
I
athletic
don't
as
know,
hell. He's not a prototypical quarterback at all. He run RPO, quarterback read option. They do quarterback draws with dude, power op. They do power run with Josh Allen. Ain't no prototypical quarterback doing that.
bro. He
Last
listen.
year he had 15 rushing TDs, some shit like that.
Josh Allen is another fucking person that is playing out of position, bro.
No, no. I
Josh
ain't gonna go that
Allen is
far. He
he's
playing quarterback.
basically
He playing
he's
quarterback.
basically a tight end. He's a tight end playing QB, bro. Josh Allen is a
No.
tight
If that's the
bro.
case,
Josh,
that's the case,
I wouldn't
if
compare
that's the
him
case,
to Cam Newton.
what was Cam Newton? What was Cam Newton then? Who else you gonna compare him to then?
I would
That's his only
bro.
comparable.
I would come. No, no, no. Cam Newton was more of the prototypical QB than Josh Allen is. Cause think about it. Okay, think about this. Okay, Josh Allen is only
Yeah.
he's only the standard right now because he play hero ball, meaning he gonna always Josh Allen is always gonna make the hero fourth down run, and he gonna jump in the air and get flipped and shit and spin and shit. He always playing through injury and shit, but it's not like he out there making all the throws and shit. Cause like Josh Allen done had major weapons that he can't beat Patrick Mahomes. Not when it
A
count.
lot of people can't beat Mahomes though. A lot of people can't beat Mahomes. That don't mean nothing to you.
Exactly.
He can beat Lamar though. He beats Lamar though. He beats Lamar.
I
He
mean,
beats Lamar.
they get mad at Cam Newton because Cam Newton always point out that Lamar Jackson chokes in big games.
So does Josh Allen. He just choked against Mahomes. In some games he
Yeah,
ain't choked. I mean, he lost a game 39-38 or some shit like that. Um, I mean, the defense gave him
yeah,
a touchdown
yeah.
in 12 seconds, bro.
Bro, Josh Allen is I'm gonna tell you who he
Josh
is.
Allen's defense, Josh Allen's defense in 13 seconds couldn't keep Mahomes from not scoring a touchdown.
Nah, that's on you. Because in the middle of them plays, you got the ball back. I mean, and it's like at that point, it's on your offense to
Nah,
keep the
bro.
ball away from Mahomes. Damn, did Mav drop?
Did Mavs up?
Mav, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just
Or
listening
what
to
you
y'all.
just what you just fell back, bro?
You said what?
I said, what you just fell back?
I can't
Uh,
even. Bro, I can't even hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Like you keep cutting in and out. My bad, bro.
What about now?
What you saying?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, no. You good, bro?
No, I was shit. We was trying to see did you drop off?
Oh no. I was just letting y'all go. I was letting y'all go at it.
Yeah. I know we had a football conversation. You said you don't really fuck with football, or do you?
Wait, hold on. I think we lost corn. What did you say though?
I figured you would because we was having a football conversation.
Oh yeah, no. I don't mess with today's football like that. So
Yeah,
yeah, we lost corn. Hold up.
he definitely lost him.
Yeah,
If he's saying he can't get back on, man, like I feel like what we did record was pretty good. I think you need to defend Batman.
you said I need to defend what?
Batman.
I'm always ready to defend Batman.
Bro, please make your argument. Like, how
You
can
said
such
please
a
what?
I said, please make your argument. How can such a trash superhero be your goat like that, man?
For anybody who's a real Batman fan.
Wait. Before your defense, let me just say this. I read this on the internet, right?
Uh huh.
It said that Batman, the term superhero, should be stripped away from his title permanently because he's not super. He does not possess any superpowers, right? So I will never put him in the superhero category. Now, if you're just going to say Batman is a hero, that's fine. So going forward, just as long as you don't categorize him in anything super, we're good.
I guess if we're going by the technical definition, yeah, he's not super. Of course, he's a That's the appeal of him, though, is that he's a regular guy whooping ass. He's a regular dude whooping the fuck out of crime or out of criminals
Okay,
and
if you
shit
say
like
that
that.
now, but listen though, if you say that, don't you think he would be a much more effective hero if he just doesn't wear a mask and just
You said he.
drop the whole Batman thing? Like he can still wear his little tights if he wants to, but just stop going by Batman. Be Bruce Wayne.
Why would he do that?
I mean, he first of all, a part of his stupid part of his just ridiculous attire is he covers half of his face. I mean, it's like you like who like these have to be the stupidest people in the world in Gotham City, bro. Because it's like clearly I can tell that's your chin, that's your nose. I know your voice. That's Bruce Wayne. Like I don't know. I just think the entire city of Gotham is under the spectrum.
Man, look, Batman. If you get into the lore of Batman, if you get into like the even the history up until now, Batman is who he really is, and Bruce Wayne
Mhm.
is masked. So it's Batman is like when he puts on that suit and everything. That's him. That's like him putting on his skin and shit. Like him putting on his whole persona, his whole who he is. There's a lot of times in the comics and shit where he's like, if he goes, it's why he has a no killing rule. At least one of the reasons why he doesn't have it, or he has the no killing rule, is because that if he ever takes it that far as to kill, he'll never go back. He's ready to. And actually, it's already been shown. It's been shown that he'll kill. Like what happens when he does kill. If you go watch Batman versus Superman, the Ben Affleck Batman, it showed you exactly what happens when he kills. In that movie, he kills and putting hits on people in prison and shit. Like,
Man, that
yeah,
worked on
like he
you?
gets dirty.
Oh,
Huh?
so that
I couldn't hear you.
I said so that worked on you?
What worked on me? What do you mean?
So his little act of, oh my God, if I kill, I'll never stop killing. That worked on you? You know who that sounds like? There's a there's a guy by the name of Sylvester Stallone, right? He has a
Huh?
character, he has a character by the name of Rambo. Rambo says that if he kills, he'll never stop.
Uh-huh.
Like that was the whole allure of Rambo, was that they forced him in this life. Rambo didn't want to kill. He was forced into this. Does that not sound like Batman?
That he was forced into his life.
No,
I guess
feel like
from what
Batman is I don't think Batman started this way, but Batman is a direct ripoff from like 1990 going forward. He's a direct ripoff of Rambo.
he's a direct that part cut out on my end. It was a direct what?
He is a direct ripoff of Rambo since
Wow.
1990. Since 1990.
A direct ripoff of Rambo?
Since 1990.
That's crazy. That's
I feel
crazy.
like
The why?
the Val Kilmer, the Val Kilmer Batman going forward was basically trying to be Rambo.
How is he trying to be Rambo?
Because,
That
bro, if
doesn't
you
make any
look,
sense.
think about it. If you look at the early days of Batman, what's the what's the mayor on Family Guy? What's the Adam West? Adam West is
Yeah.
Batman, bro. Adam West Batman. It was clearly made as a comedy because it's like, if you
Mhm.
think about it, like the way. Did you ever see the episode of that Batman where Batman sprayed No, I'm sorry. Robin sprayed a shark with shark repellent, and the shark fell to the ocean and blew up.
No, I didn't see that.
Like it's clearly like, bro. The only show that exposes Batman as its original form, which was supposed to be comedy, is Family Guy. Adam West said that the original audition broadcasted Batman as like a family, like a comedy routine type shit. Adam West is a comedian slash
As
actor.
a comedian,
He's a comedian.
what are you like? Where are you getting? Okay, so you're saying the Adam West version is a comedian?
The Adam West version of Batman, it was clearly a comedy. Clearly.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of slapstickish. Yeah,
It was
definitely
it
was.
was
It
very
was funny.
slapstickish.
There's a lot of
And I
corny shit
think
involved in it.
when
But there's
Batman
people who
got
took it
dark,
serious. Like there's kids who took that serious. And I mean, the corniness was like serious to them. You know,
when Batman got dark, I feel like that's when they tried to make him Rambo.
No, I'm not. I'm not seeing no rant. I mean, depending on what version you're going by, I guess you can say there's elements of that, but it depends on what version and what how far along in the story you are. You know, of Batman. Rambo, no, not
So you
as a
don't
whole.
okay.
No.
The Batman when they form Christian Bale's version of Batman is definitely trying to be Rambo.
Who?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale
Christian Bale, the
and
best Batman.
he's definitely amongst the top Batmans, most definitely. But Christian Bale, you said he's the closest to Rambo. That's wild, bro.
He's
That's
trying to be
wild. No,
Rambo.
no, he's not. Why would you think that he's trying to be Rambo?
Okay. Let me make my correlation, right? So I
Yeah.
feel like he's trying to okay. Rambo, like I said, Rambo's whole story was, I don't want to kill because if I do, then I'll never stop. That's the same stick that you said Batman has, right or wrong?
Yeah, that Rambo says that if he kills, he won't stop. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, similar. Yeah.
Okay. Now, think about it. Think about it. You got to think about when the change of Batman started. When would you say Batman became a dark character?
1989, after 1989, when Tim Burton took over, that's when he started to become more like gothic type dark. Yeah.
Oh, that's mighty convenient.
Huh?
Let's see. Um, Wait a second. Hold on.
Huh?
Trust- I have my trusted Google in front of me. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. Now, 1 second. Okay. Now, hmm, that's mighty convenient. So,
What's that?
okay. So the Rambo franchise started in 1982, right? Now, the
Mhm.
peak, the peak of the Rambo series was um the first when First Blood dropped, that was part 2. That was in 1985. The most popular Rambo franchise was Rambo 3, which dropped I'm sorry, the most popular Rambo movie was part 3, which dropped in 1988. Now, I just said when Batman got dark, that's when he tried to become Rambo. Bro, you telling me that you can't tell the correlation between okay, think about it. Rambo is hold on 1 second. Now, I just gave you the numbers, right?
Mhm.
Now think about the characters, right? So
Uh-huh.
Rambo is, of course, he's based in the jungle, but he's dark, he's secluded, he's crazy batshit out of his mind, low key. And then it's like he's running around killing motherfuckers, right? Now, think about Batman. Batman is the complete opposite, or the lesser trained mind would think, right? So Batman is in what is New York commonly referred to? A concrete jungle, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So Batman is in Gotham City, which is basically New York, concrete jungle. And then it's like he's a dark character He's often secluded. He's often by himself, and but he instead of him running around and killing people trying to save whatever, he's running around and he's been called a detective and whatever Batman's little stick is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, bro, I see the direct character flip from quirky little Batman punches somebody and it's sound effects, kapow, or bing, and you know what I'm saying? It went from that to Rambo-ish. In my that's my view. I'm sorry.
Well, no, no, go ahead and finish.
I'm telling you, like I feel like first of all, and then I'm gonna tell you, not only are is Batman whack, his villains are whack as well. Like I'm gonna tell you, it took the the brilliance of young Heath, R.I.P. Heath, you know, it took the brilliance of Heath Ledger to bring that Joker character to life.
Yeah,
Heath was definitely the best Joker ever, right? Then, then it took what's his name, phone booth nigga, the one that played the Penguin. Oh, he was also
Colin Farrell.
mm, Bullseye.
You talking about Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell. The brilliance
Yeah.
of Colin Farrell in the Penguin to bring that Penguin character to life. Now,
Mm.
like, it shouldn't take that type of portrayal for your character. Like,
Uh,
bro, prime example. Prime example. When Danny DeVito played the Penguin, like, what the fuck? That wasn't an intimidating character. Jim Carrey as the Riddler, like, I don't know, I get it, but whatever, you know. But I digress, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so your your whole Rambo comparison,
Hmm.
and again, this version of Batman we're talking about, there's more of a psychological. Well, I mean, there's more of a psychological aspect of both of them. But I respectfully disagree with your take on that one. Like there are similarities to it. There are. They got the no kill rule, but
Mm.
and they both can go on a tirade, I guess, if they wanted to. It's happened before. I mean, definitely with Rambo and with Batman, it has happened before in certain cases. But I said this is a stark difference in them for me. Rambo was like raised on. It was almost like war survival type mode, and that's what he knew and shit. Like he had a whole lot of trauma and shit like that. Batman had different trauma. He had trauma of his parents not being there, well, not being there, but parents being murdered when he was a kid, right in front of him. So his trauma becomes different. His obsessions and shit become different. And see, you just gotta do a deep dive into it. Like if you did a deep dive into both characters, Rambo and Batman, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about and see as to why they're not similar like you think they are. Like they are similar, but then they're not, you know. Like they have similar things, but that's like the obvious. But you gotta do a deep dive and especially do a deep dive into Batman.
I'm telling you, bro. It's if you look hard, You'll see the comparisons.
Man, but no, bro. You can't take nothing away from Batman. Batman is the coldest. He's the coldest hero in DC. He's probably the coldest hero out of everybody. It's you know, and I love a lot of Marvel and DC characters, but Batman is that dude.
I mean, if you
You
know,
got it.
listen, bro. I mean, if, like I said, my only beef is don't say he's super. That's
That's
my
fair enough. I
only
mean,
beef.
if you want to go by the definition, yeah, that's fair enough. But I can't argue with that.
Yeah. Or I don't even. I wouldn't even have a problem with like just call him a crime fighter. He's the greatest crime fighter.
Yeah, I mean, he's called the world's greatest detective. He's been called one of the world's greatest or the
Okay.
world's greatest crime fighter. Like, yeah, so he has different medals and different titles. In fact, the fact that he's known as the world's greatest detective is his main like title. You know,
I mean, I'm
one of
sure
his
Sherlock Holmes would disagree, but whatever.
just the Batman hate will never end, will it?
I'm
I
just
just
saying,
never
bro.
just
Hey, Sherlock Holmes claims that he's the world's greatest detective as well. I mean, you know, I don't know, bro.
man,
Hey, and I ain't
I
gonna
get
lie,
it, I get it, bro.
them Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr., them is
Uh,
good. Have you seen those?
yeah, yeah, they're really
Bro,
good.
them are good
They're
movies,
really good.
bro.
I like those. Yeah, most definitely, bro.
But yeah, bro, if you this is a good one, bro. Like, if you can, clip, get some good clips pretty soon.
For sure, for sure. I'm gonna double drop this episode, the last episode. Hopefully, Contorn's phone died, so hopefully it caught and died, and then I'm gonna drop, do a double drop this week. So y'all look out.
All right, bro. Well, I'm gonna hit you tomorrow, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, man.